Okay, guys. So it's the 20th of March, 2018, and 9:40 p.m. I just seen a new trailer for the movie. Apparently, it may air during the what would normally be reserved for the preview of the next episode. But seeing as the new episode of Super is obviously the last, there will be no episode preview. So presumably, yeah, this may be shown then. But someone also suggested it may. There may be another one. Cannot remember the name of the YouTuber, but anyway, um, sorry if I remember, I can mention your name. But the point is anyway, is the people uploading about 2 hours ago. And obviously, I don't know. I take even a short video would take a little while to process and upload. So even with a fast internet connection. So I'm not sure when it first leaked, but I just saw about maybe 20 minutes ago. So I've only just joined the discovery. So but still early really. It took me by surprise. I was like, so even though I'm actually early, really, it took me by surprise. Like, what, new trailer, Dragon Ball Super movie? What, new trailer? I was not expecting that so soon. I mean, we're not even in April yet, but obviously as Super's ending, I guess it's a chance for, if this is to be tacked onto the last episode of Super, it's a last minute promotion, and presumably the DVDs will start having both English and Japanese. They will start having trailers and stuff for the movie. I guess season or what they call it, parts, don't they now? I think maybe part 4, part 5, and probably done part 4 already. Maybe, although that said, they would have access to the trailer. The companies obviously, Toei, etc., can pass along. So maybe part 4. I don't think that's out already, is it? I have parts 1 and 2 in English dub. Part 3 I think is out. So anyway, maybe part 4, 5, and whatever Japan are up to, they'll start and other regions and languages, they'll start giving trailers. I'm pretty sure there'll be a trailer of the movie, but I'm sure it'll leak online anyway before. But that would be nice as well on the DVDs and Blu-rays, of course. So apparently. Well, some people are saying it's a Saiyan. I kind of think no, but also yes, because what we know, well, what's rumour, half rumour and half hinted out and stuff, that or even confirmed, that it will feature Yamoshi, the first Saiyan, in some way, or at least in flashback. I don't know if you've seen my video. I think I made it a few days ago about Dragon Ball Super, the final episode, and what's maybe next. I was suggesting would be good to have flashbacks to Vegeta and stuff, King Vegeta, as in other words, and Bardock and stuff. So looking at the trailer, I mean, it's hard to draw any sort of conclusion as to the validity of, in terms of practicalities of such conjecturing, but I guess I can still feel it's happening. Maybe flashback, but we'll see. There must surely be some flashbacks or something. Maybe 2,000 years before, of course, because if he predates, if Yamoshi predates, and what's his name, and how does he end up in their time, or has he survived all this time? And that would be a new choice. But the idea of them fighting against a Saiyan, I do really like that, because I love how all the characters have been, Vegeta's depth, his change over the years, Goku's. Raditz Snap. I like if there's such a thing as perfection. I like how everything has. I'll take it how it is, and if in an alternate universe it happened differently, I'm sure it'd still be good. So I'm not asking for anything to be changed. I like how it happened, but at the same time, because there's more than one good way of writing a story. It would have been interesting if there were Saiyans who were sort of more antagonist, of course, more of an antagonist, because of course Raditz and Nappa, but then, and Vegeta at a point, but then they disappeared, and Vegeta's old self disappeared, gave way to a more nurturing side, and still slightly prideful, but channeled more into his loved ones. So that would be interesting to have, like some people say, if Raditz and Nappa to come back, maybe he will revive them and give them new powers. That would be interesting. But so I just don't know. I think not just a movie, and maybe the character will come into when Super returns, however it returns, as Super or something else it's maybe called. It would be interesting to have that sort of it would be interesting to have that character in an arc, not just a movie, but an arc of him going against everyone and stuff, and really messing things around, and just having this Saiyan power up and being a long-term rival. Like, well, we sort of had that with Goku Black, of course, and Zamasu. That's true, and so like another version of that, but an even longer arc. Having someone who's a contender. Well, I guess we did have with Vegeta, so I'm not saying another Vegeta, but in a way, sort of certain traits, certain, just a character who sticks around. But he doesn't really turn over to their side. He's kind of like a combatant. It's kind of like Cell. He has sort of like a cocky attitude. I'm thinking like a mix of Cell, Vegeta, and a completely new personality. I'm kind of thinking something like that would be good. But whether or not that's who he will be treated to, we shall have to see. But so I was making guesses before, and we kind of guessed Goku would be in it. We sort of got pretty much final confirmation how Goku will be in it. No hint of Vegeta and such, but I'm pretty sure Vegeta will make an appearance. I'm sure adults Gohan will make an appearance. How old will Goten and Trunks be? What is the time gap? No hints yet. I kind of would not be surprised if whenever the next reveal is, we see adult or teenage-ish Goten and Trunks. I would not be surprised, particularly if they're setting up for a time gap in the new series. But yeah, and that would help people get used to it. But we'll see, I guess. And if they do adapt this move into the series, I imagine they're going to do it even shorter, even more refined. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, so I'm really looking forward. There's let me just play it back to myself to remind myself. So Goku's sort of dancing around. Someone was commenting on the animation. Some people have been complaining, and everybody likes different things, I know, but for me, it's just a different style. It looks good. Goku looks alive. Looks very fluid and light. There's a certain dance about the animation. There's some message. So yeah, we've got Goku standing up at someone. Is this Yamoshi? To be the strongest begins. There's Goku getting ready. Time to get started. A Saiyan has no limits. Dragon Ball Super, the movie, coming soon. Earth has Goku. So there's no subtitle or main title as such, aside from Dragon Ball Super, the branding. What will it be called? Presumably there will be one. Will it be called Dragon Ball Super, the First Saiyan, Dragon Ball Super, the Renegade Saiyan? Just pulling up random ideas. Dragon Ball Super, a new saga, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Super, the Arc of the Saiyans, the Age of the Saiyans, the Age of the Saiyans, the Mark of the Saiyans, Dragon Ball Super, the Mark of the Saiyans. Don't tell Frieza still be having a headache. Not you Saiyans again. Why does it revolve around Saiyans? But come on, Frieza, you think the world revolves around you, or you would like it to, certainly. So yeah, I mean, it's very interesting. It's about 28 seconds long, so it's very short. But it's a nice snippet, and to help keep us going until it debuts near Christmas time. So let me know what you think, and we'll keep on doing some discussions.